period you guys were playing more desperate, more kind of back against the wall that you thought could have come out earlier in this game?
Um, I think it was, all those things that you just said. We played, desperation type basketball. We played with pace. We flew around on the defensive end of the floor, made rotations, just tried to cause a lot of havoc on the defensive end of the floor. And then on the offensive end of the floor, we was just swinging the ball all around, man. Just tried to keep the ball, keep hopping left and right, making them make extra rotations, man. And, guys starting to make shots. The third quarter definitely hurt us a lot. They hit, 4 or 5 threes, which caused them to get on that big run and then take that league up to where they did, and we can't have those lapses, but every game, man, we seem to, be right there, and we always have that lapse in, one of these quarters, man. So we just got to, find a way to just take that out of the game.
I'm sure you'll have to go back and look at some of the film on it, but did you notice during that third quarter what was happening with some of the missed rotations for the open threes, and then also just the turnovers? Right? I think there were 9 turnovers in that third quarter that led to Philly points.
Honestly, just trying to, I think a lot of those was trying to make the right play, fitting in the small spaces. And, this team is real big, in the league in defense end of the floor. I think they're like 3 or 4, or, there might be 2 if I'm not mistaken, from what we saw in film earlier this morning, man. But they were real active on their hands and definitely got a lot of strips. And really, that's what it was. I think we was trying to make the right play instead of just letting the things develop. Trying to fit in the small spaces, small windows, and they was coming up with a lot of strips, And once they got out on the run, they hit threes, guys filled the lane, so that kind of put us in that hole. But at the end of the day, man, I love how we fought and just how we kept competing and fought our way to the end.
Okay, Howard, next, please.
Trez, and I'm sure you played on trade deadline day plenty of times, but is there any sort of, did you sense any sort of tension or any just weirdness from shoot around this morning? And what does it tell you when the front office doesn't really make any moves at all, and it's like, hey, this is the team we want, this is the team we're going to go forward with?
To be honest with you, as far as the whole trade deadline, man, I don't really, pay too much any attention. I mean, guys, you see the tweets and the different notifications come across the TV and the ticker and things like that. But as far as the player, man, we really don't have much we can really do about the situation, man. It's more so, talks throughout the team and your agent and, kind of pieces that the team want to move, man. You don't really have too much of a say until basically it kind of comes out. So, I don't really kind of wrap myself up around any of those type of things. I don't kind of get into it, man. I got a great, agency with Clutch and Rich Paul, so, I'll leave that in their hands, and, I'm just trying to take care of what I can take care of out here on the court.
Hey, David Manaman, please.
Hey, Trez, what was going on between you and Dwight out there in the first quarter? Was that just competitive fire between you two? Was there any bad blood? And what did you think of him getting run from the game?
I don't know, honestly. I don't even really care, to be real with you. I was playing basketball, man, and Doc is old coach of mine, so is Sam, man, and when I'm talking to the coaches, and if they feel like some of the things you're doing aren't basketball plays, man, then it is what it is, man. But I'm not backing down from nobody, man. I don't take that lightly. I don't take none of that disrespect. You're not gonna push me all around on the court and just feel like you're just gonna big boy me and just have your way with me. No, it don't fly with me. It's not in my blood, and it'll never be in my blood. I don't care what nobody feels about it. I don't care who don't like me. It is what it is, man. Like, that's just what it is. So that's how I feel about that situation, and that's where it's gonna stay.
Thanks, Trez.
Hey, Dan Morkey.
Hey, Trez. Now that you guys didn't make any moves at the deadline, and this is sort of the group that you guys are going to go forwards with, how confident are you in this group's ability to kind of tread water or hang on until around 80 get back?
I mean, like I told you guys in the past media that I said, man, we're not trying to hold on, man. We're still trying to compete, play the game the right way, and win basketball games, man. We're in a tough patch right now, and we piled up some losses, man. I think we lost a couple of games, even when Big Dog Brown was with us, man. So we're a new team, man. We're still learning, man. But we're gonna keep fighting, man. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep getting better. And we have faith in everything we have in our locker room, man. Because that's all we got in our locker room. So the trade deadline is over with. It ended the day at noon for us, man. And once it was over and done with, Well, honestly, we really didn't even pay no attention, man. We went to shoot around. We tried to get our mind prepared for a game and come in here to win one tonight. And, now we got to go back home and, get our rest and be prepared to come back and win another one tomorrow, man. It's really just about, getting that win and just getting off this losing streak, man. Just getting it, getting out of that column.
Thanks, Trez.
Okay, last two questions, Trez. We're gonna go over for Sean. Sean Ayla, please.
Hey, Trez. As a guy who wasn't here last year, when you see these guys come back and get their rings, what's kind of going through your mind?
Honestly, nothing really. It's a moment for them. It's something that happened last year, and congrats to them. Honestly, I don't know, if I really have an answer for that because I don't, have any emotions to it. We kind of knew who won the NBA championship last year, and these guys still had to come back and get their rings because they're on different teams. So I really don't have any feeling towards that. It's something that's happened last year, so it's a whole new year. We're trying to work and prepare ourselves to get ready for the playoffs and try to repeat. For them repeat, for me just try to help them get back to where they was last year.
Okay, and last question, Kahari Jones, please.
That was going on, Trez. I wanted to ask you just about your mindset. I've seen about a lot of adversity and challenges that you have, and Trez talks to you still say, positive and just really just strong. And can you just elaborate on, where does that mindset come from?
Be real with you, man. It's just the way I was raised, man. Honestly, like I see and hear everything from social media, from outlets, people talking, fans, man, haters, man. Honestly, I don't really care, man. Like, once y'all really figure that out and actually get that locked into your mindset that I really don't care about nothing that you say to me, we'll be in a better world, man, because at the end of the day, y'all not doing nothing for my life, man. You're not putting no money in my life. You're not helping me get better at this game. You're not, providing any type of positivity towards my life. So say what you want, feel how you want about me. I just know that I don't care, because at the end of the day, man, I'm going to continue to live my life, and I'm going to continue to keep fighting and working and bettering myself as a player to take care of my family. So that's just what it is.